Sometimes women stay in an abusive place for long, not because they are stupid, not because they are weak, not because they don't know that this partner is actually abusive, not because they are not hearing the advice that people are giving to them to leave that abusive partner. They actually want to leave. They actually know that what this person is doing to them is not right. They actually know that what their husband or their fiancé or their man friend is doing to them is not good. But somehow, instead of trying to find a way of exiting the relationship, they end up loving harder. They end up trying to make the relationship work for them, even when the partner is not even putting in any effort. You're welcome to another series of Becoming Uncomfortable. In today's video, we are going to be exploring 5 reasons why women stay in a painful place for long. Let's dive in. Number 1 reason why women stay in a painful place for long is because they hope that the man is eventually going to change. You hope that when you love harder, he's going to change. You're hoping that when you improve in your character, when you do some things better than you're doing them now, he's eventually going to change. And sometimes he tells you that you should improve on this, you should improve on that once you get those things done, he's eventually going to change for you. But you notice that the harder you love, the harder you try to improve, the harder you try to make the thing work out, the worse he becomes. Now, there's something I need you to understand. You can't love a man into becoming a better person. He is never going to change for you. I've walked through that path, and this is a big sis advice from me to you. A man will never change because you loved him harder. Every single time you try to change yourself, you try to love harder, you try to work on those things he's asking you to work on because you want him to change, it teaches him that no matter what nonsense he dishes out to you, you are never going to get to a point where you become fed up. You're never going to leave him. Why? Because every time he asks you to change a particular attitude, to do a specific thing in a specific way, you go all out to it with the hope and expectation that it's going to change. You need to let go of the person you want him to become in your head. He would never, because if he would have done that the very first time you complained to him about his character. He would have done that the very first time that he hurt you. But now you are there 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Some of you are even there now for like 2 to 3 years. Yet nothing is changing. Yet he's not making any effort. You've been the one making all the efforts. You've been the one trying everything within your power to make it work out. But somehow it's not just working out. You need to exit. He's never going to change. The second reason why you stay for long in an abusive relationship is because he convinced you that you can never find a better man than him out there. And it's not as if he just woke up one morning and told you that, yeah, you're not going to find a better man like me out there. This thing starts from the early stage of that relationship, where he makes you have butterflies in your belly, where he makes you feel like there is no other person out there who is ever going to be able to take care of you. The times where he bought you gifts and he makes subtle statements like, no man out there can ever love you the way I do. I am the best man for you. I love you, this and that. As he's saying those things, you might take it as if he's just trying to make you feel that he loves you in an actual sense, or that he really cares about you. What you don't understand is that those times he made those statements, it registered in your head, and now that the relationship became toxic, you can no longer leave. Why? Because those statements keeps repeating itself in your head. Every time you think of leaving, the first thing that comes to your mind is the fear of not finding someone out there who's going to love you the way he does. Especially when you think that you have insufficiencies, when maybe something about you is not perfect, there's a flaw in your body, and society keeps telling us every day that you must have certain looks to actually attract certain kind of men into your life. Now, you being with that young man, if you lack some of these things that society is putting pressure on women to have, you're going to notice that every time you want to leave, you remember that thing, that there's no man out there who is going to love you the way that he does. But that is not true, my sisters. Do you know how I know it is not true? Because right now that you're still in that relationship, men are still approaching you. You are just the one that doesn't want to date them because you possibly think or you feel that you love him. From the day you enter that relationship up until now that he's abusing you, people keep approaching you. You are just the one who is not giving them the attention. You're only believing that there's no person out there who is going to be able to love you the way he does because you've not actually tried going out there to get loved by another man. It's because you've not put yourself out there. You're going to see that you are a walking answer to someone's prayer. You are the kind of woman that a lot of men out there is praying to have. It's just that he has never given you the privilege of going out there to go see for yourself. Forget about all the things he said nobody's going to. That is a lie. It's not the truth. It's coming from a place of insecurity. It exposes his fear of losing you. He's actually afraid of losing you because he's scared that if he loses you and let you go, there is nobody out there who is actually going to get to tolerate all the nonsense you're tolerating from him. So he uses that thing to tie you down. You stay there and you fear that when you leave, you're going to be alone. That when you leave, nobody's going to love you. But that is not true. Leave. See the magic. The third reason why you find it difficult to leave hurtful places or abusive places because the society has conditioned women to believe that your worth is tied to a man. So, the fear of being alone, the fear of being judged by the society, the fear of being criticized for being single is keeping you there. So you're like, instead of not having a relationship at all, let me just stay here and be managing. You hear subtle statements like men are scarce, so because of that you stay. That idea, that mentality is all misogyny and it's keeping you trapped in an abusive place. There's nothing wrong with you being single. As a matter of fact, it's better you're single and have peace of mind. The fourth one, this one is like the top reason why a lot of women stay in an abusive place for long. Financial dependency. You fear that if you leave this relationship now, you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. You don't know where your next money is going to come from. You don't know who's going to foot your bills. You don't know how you're going to be able to afford to feed yourself, feed your children, probably in marriage and you have children. You just fear that if you leave, there is no finances to sustain you. So because of that, you stay back and tolerate all the nonsense is dishing out to you. For some of you, it's not as if the thing that these men do, you cannot afford it. It's just that the financial comfortability that he gives you, you enjoy it. If you should stay on your own and hustle, you can be able to afford these things, but you prefer comfort. So you sacrifice your peace of mind for the comfort that his money gives to you. You totally depend on him to pay your bills, to take care of your needs and all of that. It's going to be very difficult for you. Every time you want to leave, you remember that you don't have something to do. You remember that there is no place that your money is going to come from if you actually leave. For that, you stay in a painful place for long. But if you actually want to leave, it is very possible. One thing I can assure you is that you are not going to die. I have worked that out. I'm telling you. From someone who has walked through that route for 4 years, 4 consecutive years, from me to you, you will not die if you leave. You just need to take that one good step and leave. You will see that somehow you are going to be sustained. It is only going to take you time. It's going to take you that few months, that few weeks. You're going to sacrifice to work hard to stabilize yourself financially. But you need to leave. If you don't just want to live like that and go streets and start suffering, what you need to do is start saving up the money he gives to you. That money he's giving you, start saving it up. And as you're saving, don't tell him about it. Just keep saving up until you have enough money. The fifth reason is the last one for today. You don't know how to separate your feelings and how he makes you feel. Even when he gets to a point where you feel like you've had enough, it's gotten up to here and you want to break out, then all of a sudden, you remember all the good times and you forget how he treated you badly. And you forget how his words hurted you, how his action hurted you because he bought one gift. Because you remembered how you guys started. That was how he used to love you. Now that is no longer conducive. You need to learn how to separate what you feel about him to what he makes you feel like. Stop making excuses for his excesses because of how you feel towards him. Learn how to put yourself first. Learn how to love yourself properly. Learn how to differentiate between your feelings and how he makes you feel. Because every time you remember that you still have affection for him, it's going to make you to make excuses for his excesses and for all the ways I have been treating you. So if you really want to go out of a hurtful place, if you really want to walk out of that toxic relationship, leave that toxic partner, then build a finance. You have to save up from the money he's giving to you. Go ahead and do it. Separate how you feel from how he makes you feel. Release that delusional thought that he's going to change if you love him harder. He's never going to change. You cannot change any man. You are not God. That convention that you are living with, that when you go out there, no man is going to, that is not true. You are only believing it because you've not actually gone out there. You've not given yourself a chance to be loved by another man. But there are men out there who are going to work way more better than he does it. And let go of the societal pressure to be with a man, to have a man, to be married, to be in a relationship. It's better you are single and healthy and productive and successful than to be in a relationship. If this video resonated with you in any way, please don't forget to share this video with another sister out there who might just need to hear this, and then hit the description button to get more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching my video.